What to expect when moving in with a woman. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video, but first, watch the entire video. All right, for women, I just want to say, I'm not talking about all women, it just seems like it. All right? Today, we're going to be talking about what to expect when you're moving in with a woman. Now, this is a very shocking question, but it's also another question that I'm always asked. Can you make a video on what it's like to move in with a woman? All right. Me personally, I'll probably live with a woman for a little bit of time, and then like she went her way, I went my way. It wasn't really like a live with each other for a long period of time. So I'm just gonna go based off of my little experience moving in with a woman that really wasn't a long time as to what I think is going to happen, and from the experiences of friends that I've had and people that I have mentored. All right, let's get started. For one, you should not move in with a woman unless you guys have been together for years. For years. When I say for years, that means for years. You should not meet someone and then you guys be together for 6 months and then all of a sudden you want to move in with her. Not in today's world. In today's world, you do not want to move in with a woman until you guys have spent time together but living in different locations. All right, next. You do not want to move in with a woman unless you're planning on having kids immediately. That's the only reason for you to move in with a woman, is because you and her have came to a conclusion that you are getting ready to start a family. That's the only reason that you should be moving in with a woman, because when you move in with someone, things start to get real. So before you decide to move in with a woman, make sure you have time, years, not months. You know everything about her before you start making that decision. But you're only moving in to start a family. Next, you have to realize living with a woman in a relationship status is totally different than having a roommate. You and a roommate are just splitting the bills and trying not to get on each other's nerves. It's not like that when living with a woman. You have to understand that a relationship and roommates are two different things. When you're in a relationship, you can't go quiet for long periods of time. You just can't let stuff nud over. You can't go to work, they go to work, and then you guys don't talk to each other until the weekends come. It's not like that when you're living with a woman. When you're living with a woman, you is her and you is her and she is you. That means that all the little stuff that you don't like about her is going to amplify. So understand, this is not a roommate situation. This is a situation, whatever it is about her that I don't like, it's going to amplify by 10, and you have to be able to take that psychologically, emotionally, and physically. Next, you're gonna see her nasty side, which means you're gonna see her without makeup. You're gonna see her when she's not showering. You're gonna see tampons in the bathroom, and you're gonna hear her fart. That's just how it is. When a woman gets comfortable, she's gonna start doing things around you to the point where she may not be that attractive anymore. You're going to see the nasty side of her. You're gonna see her nasty attitude. You're gonna see her if she cleans or not. You're gonna see sides of her that are going to completely turn you off, that you did not expect to see whenever you guys did not live together. If you never smelt the bathroom when she walked out of it, when she did a number 2, trust me, you're gonna be smelling it. And if you have a woman that eats nothing but junk food, trust me, it's gonna get really real the moment you guys move in. It's gonna turn into a nightmare, especially if you have one bathroom. Next, arguments are going to increase a lot because there will always be a battle for dominancy. As a man, you have to be dominant in your household. That's the only way it's gonna work. When a man is not the dominant one in the household, the woman goes the entire relationship just bullying him, living together. She's gonna bully you to clean the house. She's gonna bully you to do the dishes. She's gonna bully you to do certain things. She's gonna start talking to you like you are one of the kids, if not a kid itself. That's just what's gonna happen. So your arguments are going to increase because you're gonna always be doing battling for dominancy. When a woman moves in with a man, she wants to know who's going to be the most powerful, who is really going to be the king of the household. These are things that needs to be discussed before you guys start moving in. But even if you discuss them, believe it or not, she's going to always test you because she's going to get bored from looking at you. Next, you'll have to apologize for everything. You have to understand, when you move in with a woman, she'll play victim role to the point where everything that you do is wrong, and she'll use victim role to gain power and leverage it in the long run. In other words, she'll make you feel like you're the worst guy in the world and everything that you do just hurts her, just so she can have power to do what she wants in the long run. Which means that she sets up a lot of situations to where you have to say that you're sorry. And the reason why you're going to be saying sorry a lot is because you're not going to want to be sitting next to a woman too long while she has an attitude. You're going to want to have sex. You're going to want to cuddle. You're going to want to do those little things. And as long as she has an attitude, you're going to be always there to say sorry. How can I make it better? Because now you guys are stuck to look at her, and her attitude and her victimhood will be leveraged to gain power in the long run. So if you're not prepared to constantly say sorry, then be prepared to put your foot down or not move in with her at all. Next, you're gonna have to learn how to communicate better, which means that if you're dealing with a woman who doesn't know how to talk and all she knows how to do is sit down and yell and victimize herself to get along, you're gonna have a problem. When you move in with a woman, your communication skills have to be high. A lot of cases, you'll always see a beta male on the phone with his woman. You'll go to the grocery store. You'll go in lines. Like I was in Chipotle today, and you're seeing couples on the phone talking, and it's like, damn, they're in the car. You have to get used to that. That's what it's like when you live with a woman, that you guys are around each other so much that next thing you know, you at the grocery store, you're on FaceTime with her, showing her what chips she want to get, or she's in the car and you still FaceTiming her to see what she wants. Get used to communication. You guys are going to smother each other. During the process of smothering each other, that's when things really get real, when you're around each other so much, right? That you start acting funny when you get around other people. So prepare for her to act a certain way around you, but then when people come around y'all are gonna be acting funny. Next, you're gonna have to learn to build with a woman that you're living with. In other words, you guys have to have a common plan, a common goal that you're gonna work on together before you even move in with a woman. If you and her do not have a purpose for living together and a purpose to wake up every day where you work as a union to make something work, you're just moving in together just to say that you have somebody because you're starting to get lazy from dating. See, that's how it is. If you don't have a purpose, you start chasing love. So you have something to do so you can go ahead and settle down with your life. So you got to stop and think, why do I want to move in with a woman if I don't have a plan? If me and my girlfriend cannot say, we're going to do this thing together, not move in, we have to have a plan outside of moving in. Are we going to build a business together? Are we going to get rental property together? Are we going to have a child and have 7 kids? What exactly are we planning? If you and her do not have a plan before you move in with each other, the relationship is going to be doomed. In a lot of cases, you just have 2 lonely people that always need to be around people. And then when you move in with each other, it could be hell. You could be signing yourself up for depression. So remember, if you ain't got no plan for her, don't move in with her. If you and her ain't known each other for years, don't move in with her. If you don't know everybody in the family already, do not move in with her. I'm telling you. You must know everybody that she associates herself with before you move in with her, or you could be signing up for misery. Remember, women are comfortable with depression. They're comfortable with being misery. They only know how to be happy for little bits at a time. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully I was able to deliver the message. Comment, like, subscribe. Once again, we're not talking about all women. It just feels like it. Everything goes to the Patreon before it comes to YouTube. Hasta la vista.